Yeah, I think there's a lot to be mentioned, but I'll focus on us. I thought we had probably our best performance of the season this far, maybe compared to our first half against North Carolina in that first game. I thought we put them under a lot of pressure, created a lot of turnovers, and everyone that came on the field and those on the bench brought a lot of really good energy that we needed to come into this kind of environment. And obviously, we're disappointed to be walking away with only 1 point when we definitely did enough to win. So. Yeah, I'm just really, really proud of the performance of the group and think that we've got a tight turnaround now to play on Friday. So we just need to take the positives from today and move forward.
And again, anybody with questions, raise your hand. Janine, for you personally, you get an assist tonight. How did you feel about your performance?
I'm happy. I think I started the season a little bit slow. I've definitely been underperforming to my standards. So I'm happy to contribute to the team in any regard in my position. My job is to create chances, create assists, and score goals. So, I mean, the header for Emma it's absolutely a fantastic finish. So I saw more of the ball in the first half, was more dangerous in the first half, and then probably had to put in a bit more of a defensive shift in the second half. But yeah, I'm definitely happy with the way we played. And for me personally, I think just take all the good and move it into next week and hopefully have, add a goal to that assist.
And I think I saw Michael's hand first. So go ahead, Michael. I think you're on mute there, Michael. I muted you earlier. If you don't mind coming off mute to ask your question. There you go.
Yeah, okay. Hey, Janine, stoppage time seemed to drag on, and I think it was rather frustrating to the team, and maybe tempers kind of spilled over a little bit at the end. How do you kind of put that behind you and say, it is what it is, and then move on to the next match and kind of not let that impact you going forward?
Yeah, I think when you get deeper and deeper into matches and you're trying to see out a result, you're obviously going to be under more pressure. And I thought for the most part, we dealt with that pressure pretty well. Probably can clear the ball a bit better near the end there. But when the team's putting you under that much pressure, they're obviously creating dangerous opportunities. And I won't get into the politics of refereeing and what, we feel about the game, but we have to do our job and get the ball out of those dangerous areas. So we'll look at it for sure. But I think there's way more positives tonight than anything, that outweighs the grow tasks for us. So I think we'll definitely look at it. We'll see the areas where we can continue to improve. But I think this is a big step forward for us in what is a long, long season.
What was it good to see the ball hit the back of the net so many times? I know this team has struggled to score. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, we came in at halftime and we're talking about how fun it is to score goals. So I think getting back to that and realizing that we have so many people on this team that can be dangerous. It's not a one player show. It's been fantastic to have Savannah DeMello back. She creates so much for us in that midfield. And I think, having Taylor back this week, she obviously plays a big role for us in that midfield as well. So when I look across the team, I think every single person did their job today. Our back line was fantastic. I thought they were fantastic on the ball, making really good decisions. Katie Lund, with her distribution, I thought was fantastic. And, when you give up 2 penalties in a game, obviously that creates some difficulty. But to score 3 goals, we put ourselves in a good position. And I think most teams would be pretty proud to walk out of Providence Park coming into Portland with 1 point. And I think it says a lot that we're disappointed not to walk away with 3.
What does it mean for the team to have some Savannah back and producing like she did today?
Yeah, she's just a little energizer bunny. She makes a lot happen for us. I think she's so creative with her movement and her ability on the ball. And she just makes a lot happen. I thought her, Emma, Sears, and Lauren were really active on that right side in the first half and created a lot for us. And I just can't say enough about what she does for this team and how great it is to have her energy back.
Thanks for the questions, Michael. Looked like Roy had their hand up, but took it down. Roy, if you still have your question, go ahead.
Yes, I was going to ask about Savannah coming back, so Michael covered that, so no worries.
Got it. Well, Janine, if anybody else has a question, raise your hand. I'll end with this unless there are other questions. You've touched on it, but looking forward for you guys, another road trip next week to Houston. What do you take from this one, and how do you take the positive aspects of this performance today and roll them forward to next week?
I think when we look back on the start of this season, our best moments have come when we're putting teams under pressure. So I think we'll definitely take that with us into next week with the ability that we have in this team to really win the ball back high up the pitch. So we'll take that forward. We'll take the positive moments. And like I said, we, in this career, you have to have a short memory, but especially this week with the tight turnaround. So we'll hop on the plane back to Louisville tomorrow, have a rest and get back on the pitch.